Hello everyone, you're welcome to tonight's class. And yes, if you can hear my voice, you go ahead and drop a comment. Yes, if you can hear my voice, you go ahead and drop a comment. Can you hear me? Am I audible enough? If you can hear me, you go ahead and drop a comment. Tonight you're going to be talking about how to handle objection or how to tackle objection as an affiliate marketer. Ayomide Collins, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. This is mentorship program from Millionaire Quarters, and my name is Kingsley Nemeka, Coach Kingsley, as you all know. And tonight we are going to be having a long time talking about something that is very, very important for you as an affiliate marketer. So I would really want you to be here with all your might and make sure you are here truly and indeed. Just be sure that you have your writing materials, and if you can hear me, please go on ahead and drop a comment. How many people do we have here who is online tonight? Hello, boss Larry. Larry, you're welcome. Congratulations for making it here. Did you enter Keke or taxi or you took flight? Which one? Anyone you did, you're welcome. Welcome to class. So tonight I would really want to know if you are hearing me. Is it audible enough? Is it audible enough? Is my voice audible enough? Because I'm going to be saying a lot of things and I really don't want you to miss out on anything I want to say. So is my voice audible enough? Is the voice audible enough? Is the voice audible enough? Is the voice audible enough? I want to get a yes, yes, yes before I continue. All right. Olamide said, Ayomide said that the voice is audible. So tonight we are going to be learning how to tackle objection as an affiliate marketer. And it is very, very important for you to know this. Now, I do not know how far you have gone with your trainings. I do not know how far you have understood the training you have with yourself. I do not know how far you have gone through the training they gave you for you to become an affiliate. But I know that if you continue in this business, there is something called objection handling. And that is what I want to give you the A to Z of how I have handled my own objection, all the money I have made, and all the testimonies I have shared with you. You have seen it. And I just want to share how I was able to handle my own objections. And before I go on, I really want you to know that if you're an affiliate marketer, one of the things you should never stop doing, I always say it all the time, is that you should never stop getting leads. If you're an affiliate marketer, I hope you have your writing materials because I really want to say a lot of things that will last you for a whole long time. Anytime you remember it, you will really feel good that you attended this class tonight. So I hope you have your writing materials. If you do not, get it right now, unless you want to rewatch this video when we are done. Are you set? All right, so you need to understand that objection handling is a must for you. You must encounter it. You must encounter objection handling. And in as much as you're a marketer, you must encounter objection from people. And it is very true. So another thing you should know is this. Many people do not understand that marketing is really something that they can do for a lifetime. They used to take it as a side hustle. Now, if you keep it as a side hustle, you only keep getting side hustle results. If you put it as a side hustle, you keep getting side hustle results. So you need to actually put it out there as something that is not really a side hustle. Do not allow it to appear like a side hustle. Let it be your main business. Carry it on your head and do not allow it to appear as though it is a side hustle. I've been working on a lot of things recently, and even when we're done with this training, I still go back to my workroom because I'm talking to you right now from my table of work, and I have studied a lot to come to a conclusion that one thing that keeps your business alive as an affiliate is you knowing how to get leads. people who are interested in that product you sell. Do you understand me? If you're hearing me, go ahead and drop a comment. Say yes, you can hear me. I want to be sure I'm not talking to myself. If you're hearing me, go ahead and drop a comment and say yes, you can hear me. Okay, all right. So talking about objection handling or tackling of objection, one of the things you should understand is that you should expect objection. As an affiliate, as a marketer, you should always expect people to give you stories of why they are not able to get your product. Do you understand me? You need to expect people to tell you that. People should go ahead and tell you that. Do you understand? So when people tell you that this is the reason why this is the reason why what is it called? This is the reason why I cannot take your product. You should expect it. Do not feel surprised when someone said, okay, I cannot afford your product. And now when it comes to objection handling, there are two major types of objection handling. As I'm saying it, I want you to be listing it down. I want you to be writing it so that in the comments so that I know you're following me. There are two types of objection that you can face as a business owner, as someone who is marketing product to people. Now, you must face, is either you're facing, the number one objection you may face is the objection of money, that is price. Do you understand? The objection of price, or secondly, the objection of not interested. Do you understand? The objection of price or the objection of fear. There is an objection of not interested, which is also the third one, but I really want us to focus on two. The first one is the objection of money, which is price, or the objection of fear. Now, when somebody comes to you, let's assume you are selling a product that is 20K, and the person say, yeah, I really like your product is good, but I can't afford it. I don't have money. That is price. But when somebody comes to you and said, yeah, your product is good, I only feel that your product cannot give me all you have said. Have you seen these two? They are two forms of objection that people usually bring. The third one, which is not really an objection, is objection of not interested. And I'm going to tell you what that means later. So just follow me and let's go. So when objection, if you want to handle objection carefully from people, when they tell you they don't have money, do not tell them, all right, I have heard you. Don't do such. When people tell you that they don't have money, one of the mistakes you make is to just tell them, all right, it's okay. Since you don't have money, there is no problem. It is a very wrong form of tackling objection. When people tell you they don't have money, one of the things I do is to give people a call. So if you're on a WhatsApp call with them, or even if it's a normal call, if you can afford to call, you need to give the person a call and ask for permission before giving that person a call. So as a marketer, you need to be very aware that the reason why you are trying to market your product is not because of the money you want to get alone. I have said this thing again and again. Do not always show up because you want money. Yes, you are there for money, but do not allow people notice that all you are here for is just their money. What did I say? Do not allow people notice that all you are here for is just their money. Once you force it, you will lose it. I have said it. Once you force it, you will lose it. Once you force people to want to do anything that they don't want to do, you will lose it. Objection handling is very simple, and it is the art of making your buyers, your supposed buyers, that is those potential buyers, to reaffirm their buying decision. And yet, it is not by force. You didn't force them to reaffirm that buying decision. Do you understand me? So it is an act whereby your buyers, your potential buyers, reaffirms their buying decision, and yet you didn't force them. Because once you force any buyer, the buyer will leave. Because people who have money to buy products, they are always having this mindset that they are coming to do you a favor. Are you there? Why is nobody writing what I'm saying? You're not writing down what I'm saying. I've talked about two types of objection. I have told you, do not force it. All right, I can see it right now. All right, okay. So do not allow yourself to force anybody to make a decision, because people who want to give you money for your product, they used to feel that they are coming to do you a favor, even though you are the one offering them something very tangible. So when you are trying to reach out to people and you see them trying to push back, do not force them. Allow them to push to the length they can push back. Watch them from afar. Now, when it is an objection of money, which is price, you get on a call with this person. Let's assume the person is Tunde, and the person told you, hello, sir, I really like your product, but you know, I am a student and I cannot afford 15K. Instead of you going on and say, haba, students are the richest, why can you not afford 15K? Blah, 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 blah. Instead of you quarreling the person, do not do it. You just need to calm down and let the person be loved. Tell the person that, oh, wow, Tunde, I understand. Even when I was a student like you, I barely had 5,000 naira. Now, I'm teaching you this thing because it is what I know inside of me. I don't need to write them down in a paper, in a book, and be teaching you. If it comes to objection handling, that's the best part of marketing that I love so much, because I know what to say next when people are pushing back and when people are saying they are not having money for my product. So, for instance, the Tunde we are talking about now, let's assume Tunde now said that, oh, I cannot afford your product. I'm a student and I can't afford 15,000 naira to register for your product or to get your product. Instead of you going ahead to say, oh, haba, you are a student. Students are the richest. What are you trying to say? Instead of you going to say all these things, simply tell him, oh, when I was in your place, when I was a student like you, I hardly had 5,000 naira of my own. Once you say this to somebody who is complaining, the person will be like, oh, he even felt my pain sometimes. The person will know that you've heard him. The person will be like, oh, really? You don't even have 5,000 when you were like me? Oh, do you understand? And then the second thing you go ahead to say, he said, all right, when I was like you, I don't even have 5K. But one thing you should know is that I really want to help you with this, my product, because it's going to produce results for you. But do you think that the product does not worth it? Do you think the product does not worth it? So when you say something like this, just wait for the answer. Is it that the product does not worth it? Do you think the product does not worth it? That is when you have been able to pat their back. Are you listening to me? When you have been able to pat their back, when you've been able to say something really, really nice by confirming to them that that this thing that they are complaining of no money, it's true that there is no money truly. By the time you have been able to confirm to them that you understand their pain of not having money really, then you will ask them a question. Do you think the product is not worth it? Or what are you actually saying? Then the person will say, yeah, the product is worth it. Once the person said that the product is worth the price, then the person is really interested. Do you understand? When the person says the product is worth the price, then the person is interested. So if it is a product you can actually do a reduction on, you go ahead and do a reduction. If it is a product that you cannot do a reduction, this is how to do it. You say, all right, Tunde, Um, all right, Tunde, I understand that you do not have 15,000 naira right now. What if I give you a discount of what if I give you a discount of 2,000 naira? Would you be able to afford the remaining one? Let's assume he said no. Then you ask him a question like, what if I give you a chance and keep this slot of 15,000 naira for you for the next 1 week? Will you be able to afford it? And you hear the person speaking up saying, okay, I can afford it in 1 week. Another person, somebody may say, tell you the truth about it and how they cannot afford it. Now, when the person has been able to say the whole truth, there's no need forcing the person. But in this sense, there are people who do not tell the truth. So you need to understand that when you are trying to help people with your product, because it is help, if you don't come in the part of helping them, they are always going to see as if you want to take their money. And people are selfish. They will not give you that money. In as much as they know that once they give you that money, you will increase by credit alert, they will want to hold it to themselves. People want to buy, but they don't like the idea of you selling it to them. Do you understand? So people want to buy what you're selling, but do not shout to them. Do not make them feel as if they are spending their money. Money is very, very strong, and people don't like spending it. Do you understand me? So let's assume somebody comes to you and said, yeah, I cannot afford 15K right now. I just finished my wedding last year. I just finished my wedding right now, and all my money has finished. Instead of you going to say, why did you not plan your wedding ahead of time? You allow yourself to spend all your money. Now you are complaining. You have gone broke. Instead of you to say all these things, don't say it. You need to reason in that person's shoe, because people love to be heard and be valued. Once you hear people and value them, they will do almost anything for you. Do you understand? So once you hear them and see, once that person bring the marriage talk, you'll be like, wow, congratulations, you even got married. Wow. You see, one of the things I desire so much, even in this my young age, is to get married. I just want to know how it feels to have a companion just like you're having right now. It's a beautiful experience. How was your honeymoon? You see how you're now talking with that person, getting into the person's head. Do you see how you're getting into the person's head? How was your honeymoon? I hope the wedding went fine. One of the things I fear most is wedding, because I don't want to spend all my money. Look at you now, you have spent all your money. I wish you well. I pray you get the money soon. How about I give you a discount of 2,000? Can you be able to afford 13,000 naira? The person will talk. What about I allow you to pay 15,000 naira for the next 1 week? I want to help you to get results. The person will tell you whether they can afford it or not. Do you understand? So instead of you going to blast them, why did they make such a mistake? No, reason with them. Because once you are able to think like the people who want to buy from you, they will feel so connected and they will want to buy. Do you understand? Once they feel connected, once they understand that you care for them and their personal life, they are going to buy. So don't always come in the way of that looks as if you want to take their money. Once they understand that you want to take their money, they will run away. I'm the one telling you this. So once they notice that you want to take their money, they will run away. Now, write this down. There is a difference between objections and brush off. There's something we call brush off in marketing, and brush offs is something that you should not even attempt to make the person come back. If you get a brush off, don't try to make the person come back. Now, for instance, if you are trying to sell to somebody your product and the person say, I am not interested, do not text me again, do not call my line, and I am not interested, that is a brush off. Do not try to preach the person into, the person have been annoyed, the person has made his decision. So you even trying to a kind of, you are making the matter worse. There was an instance where somebody called me a scammer even after giving him my free training. And I was like, hey, young man, why would you even call me a scammer, for crying out loud? How would a scammer give you such information for free? Did you hear yourself? Why are you people like this? This guy went ahead to still insult me. Do you know what I did? I blocked him. I do not have time. I blocked him. So you must have that agility, the power to block people, especially people who are talking things that doesn't really make sense. Find the power, the zeal within to block people. You do not have people's time, right? Especially people who are giving you brush off. If it is an objection, there is a way to handle it, and that is one thing I am still teaching you right now. But if it is a brush off you got, like somebody is telling you, do not call me again, do not text me, I am not interested in your product, please don't preach that person into anything. But if the person said your product is okay, I would have loved to have it, but this is why I am not having it, then that is an objection. And when it becomes an objection, there is a way to handle it. Do you understand me? Are you following me? Are you with me? So when it becomes an objection, there is a way to handle it. Now listen very carefully, because we are about to move to the next stage. Listen very carefully, because we are about to move to the next stage. I hope you have your writing materials with you and you're putting down things. How many of you are online? If you're online, drop an emoji, fire emoji. Let's see how many people we have here. Go ahead and drop a fire emoji, blast this place, and let's see how many of you are here. Wow, Happiness is here, and yes, she's typing, and yeah, they're following. So if you're here, go ahead and drop your fire emoji. Your fire emoji. I want to see them. I want to see them. Are you online? Go ahead and drop your fire emoji. Yeah, Happiness, that is a fireful fire. Oh wow, Faith, that is a fireful fire. You're welcome. You're really welcome. You're really welcome. How many people do we have here? Can you hear me? So we're moving to the second stage, and that is why I'm taking off this little break so that you can come back. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? So one of the things you should know when handling objection, especially when you get on a call with a customer, is these things I want to share with you right now. Do you understand me? You need to understand these things I'm about to share with you right now, so that it will help you stay a good marketer. You do not want to miss any sales, right? You do not want to miss any sales, in as much as you're looking forward to make more money. You do not want to miss anything sales. So you should be ready and always ready to follow these principles I'm sharing with you right away. All right? So do not forget, we are discussing about objection handling. We're talking about objection handling. I've been able to state some things about objection handling and how to go about it. Now we are moving to section 2 of it. And this is for those who I advise should get on a call with the intended prospects. Do you understand? Those who want to who want to get your products, get on a call with them. And now when you get on a call with them, listen and listen very carefully. When you get on a call with that person that told you that they don't have money, or that person that told you that they are afraid of your product, see, you need to say things that are really going to connect with that person. And remember, in the beginning, I told you, do not force it. Once you force it, you will lose it. So when you get on a call with such entity, you should do the following. But before then, let me tell you something. If the person says, your product is fine, I just don't believe, or I don't just think that I'm going to get everything you've said about your product, then that is an objection that means I am afraid of your product. So in this kind of case, you don't go ahead to query the person. What you do is very simple. You say, all right, I understand your fears. I believe that every human being has fears. And in as much as you are a human being, I also expect you to have fears. It is true you are trying to get my product and I have told you everything about this product. Now, one thing you should know is that this product we are talking about has a money back guarantee, which means that if you use this product for the 30 days and you didn't get the result we are promising you, then you can actually return it and your money will be refunded. That is if actually the product has a money back guarantee. But if it doesn't have a money back guarantee, when you're trying to make the person see reasons with you, you are going to make reference to people. I use Samson, I use Samuel, I use a lot of our students here that have results. I use them to refer to others. Like when I'm talking to a prospect and the person is saying, I don't think it will work, I will always bring some of my students. Do you understand me? So you can refer to people, not necessarily your student, but people they work, the same product is working for. Do you understand? Yes, that is when the person is feeling as if they are afraid of your product. So another thing that is very important that you must know is this. When you get on a call with a product, when you get on a call with a prospect, when you get on a call with a lead, with someone you're trying to sell your product with, the very first thing you must do is to listen to them. What did I say? The very first thing when you get on a call with someone, I advise you to ask people, can I call you? When you're trying to introduce them to that business, trying to sell that product to them, always ask, can I call you? When they are giving you some reasons you don't understand, tell them, can I call you? Once they said yes, because you have to take permission from them. You have to take permission and they must give you the permission. So you have to ask them, can I call you? If they say yes, you can call them. If they say yes, you can call them, then call them. You get on that call, the very first thing you do is to listen to them speak. Listen to them speak. Are you hearing me? The very first thing you're going to do is to listen. Listen to them. When you get on a call, listen to them. Let them be the one doing the talking while you listen. And even when you are listening, the second thing to do is to acknowledge that you're hearing what they are saying. Like when the person is saying something like, I don't have money, I'm a student, you say, oh, I really understand. Continue. Did you hear that? You are affirming the fact that you're hearing. And people love it when they feel heard. So when you say to the people, all right, I can hear you, go ahead, the person will feel relaxed and the person will keep talking. I'm telling you this, it is true. The person will go on talking. The second thing to do is acknowledge. Listen, then acknowledge that you're listening by telling them, all right, go on, continue. I'm hearing you, I'm listening. It can be as little as, okay. Are you hearing that? And when the people finish talking, see, the third thing to do in that same call is to agree with them. You have no right whatsoever to argue with the prospect that, oh, you don't have money as a student. What are you trying to say? Tell your parents to send you money. See, don't try it. They know ways to get money to buy that your product more than you that is trying to tell them that way. So they know ways of getting money. Them that are students, they know ways of getting money if they really want your product. What you need to do is to listen to them, acknowledge that you're hearing them, and then agree with them. That is number 3. Agree with them. Don't disagree with them. Agree with them. Agree with them that, yes, I understand that you're a student and I know things are really, really hard, and yes, I understand. Even when I was like you, a student, it was hard for me to get 1K. This is you agree with them. You are not arguing with them. You say, yes, you are right, you're correct. That's for the persons to feel loved. The person will feel heard. Do you understand? The person will feel okay inside. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? So once you listen to them, you acknowledge that you're hearing them, and you agree that you have heard them, the next thing to do is to respond. The next thing to do is to respond. Now, when you are responding, you must use the line of sentence the people presented to you. You are responding with, okay, I have heard everything you've said. I totally understand. The economy is hard, and being a student in this time is not really an easy thing. Congratulations, sir, that you're a student. The only thing is that this product is meant to help you stay out of such troubles. Like, you will not bring someone who is a student and who is doing well. Do you understand? You now bring someone who is a student who is doing well, or who that product have helped. You say, okay, even as a student, there are so many of your fellow students right now that are doing well after getting this product. So in school, they don't have to call mom and dad again to send them money. They don't have to call home to always send them money. You see, now you're bringing it to their reality. This is what they really wanted on these things you sell. So remember very well that when you are responding, you must be using what you all had on the conversation. I like what Emmanuel said here, respond based on the conversation. Very, very correct. So you have to respond based on the conversation. And when you are responding, you are still agreeing with them over and over again that yes, what they said is correct. The only thing is that you are presenting a solution to them. And this solution is meant to lift this burden off their shoulders. So they should give it a try. Do you understand? They should give it a try because Tunde has used it and it is working. Michael has used it and it is working. And they are just students. Social proof. Capture social proof, whether you are the person or you are not the person that has the proof. Capture it. People want to see how many people it have worked for. I have told you people that when people hear that there are no much people who have gotten this, they are always wondering, only me will not go and fail. But once, have you ever been in a classroom when a teacher finish marking test and bring it to the class? And when he bring it to the class, everybody is trying to ask you, what did you get? This one will ask another person, what did you get? This one will ask another person, what did you get? What did you score? What did you score? You'll be hearing, what did you score? What did you score in class? Eventually, nobody scored above 5/10. You will see everybody is happy. Thank God I'm not the only one that failed. Thank God I'm not the only. Did you see that? Did you see that? So when you bring social proof, in their head they will say, oh, people are already here, then I'm not the only one. Even if something happens, it will not happen to only me. Did you get it? So social proof will make them say, even if they are cheating everybody, thank God I'm not the only one that they cheated. That is what social proof will help you do. So get social proof, get those screenshots, go to Twitter, download the screenshot that is coming from the product you are selling. Go everywhere, talk about them. make sure it is always with you. Do you understand? Yes. So these are the things that will help you skyrocket your business. And when it comes to objection handling, these are the things you should use and try out, because people want to feel heard and people want to feel loved and valued. So when you are talking to a prospect, do not sound like one who doesn't have human empathy. You should have empathy. Do you understand? So come from the area of empathy and always tell people that you understand. Make them to feel that you are really in understanding with what they have shared with you. I hope you have learned something tonight. I hope you really learned something tonight. And if you have your writing materials and you have put it down, practice them. And you remember, I always tell you, the only way you can be getting more sales is by getting more people. Talk to a friend to help you post your flyer on her Twitter, on her WhatsApp status. When a friend help you post, the people come to you, you beg them to help you post, that you are giving them something as a gift. It may be an ebook, it may be anything valuable. Give them as a gift to help you post on their own status. When they help you post, people from their status come, you also beg them. See how you are multiplying people. A lot of you have heard this thing from me, but you don't try it. Do you understand? You don't try it. That's why the results stuck. You don't get the result. But when I started that I don't even have money for ads, these were the things we did. I do not advise you to start running ad when you have not even made a single sale. I'm not advising that, unless you have a lot of money to throw around. So when you start your business, do not just rush and start running ad, unless you can really afford it. But if you cannot, this is the principle we used to make closely our first 1 million naira before we started paying. Do you understand? This is what we used to make our first 1 million naira before we started paying ads, and ads started giving us. Where do you get the ebook? I have shared an ebook a lot of times. And if you can go to pdf.com, go to your browser and type pdfdrive.com, pdfdrive.com. Go to your browser, type it, and you are going to see a lot of books in that place. Download anyone, you can dash people. Do you understand? So download anyone, you can dash people. So everybody, every one of you should take note of these things we've talked about tonight and really go and practice it. Remember, you must be getting people to see your product on a daily basis. Do not stop. Even if you get 1,000 people this night, tomorrow go all out again and get. The people on the internet are over 90 million people from Nigeria. In 2024, it will be more than that. So if there are over 90 million people on the internet and affiliate marketers are not even up to 10 million, I don't think we have up to 10 million affiliates in Nigeria. I don't think we have 10 million people who are doing affiliate marketing. I don't think we have 10 million Nigerians who are doing affiliate marketing. Even if we have, we don't have 50 million affiliate marketers. Let me take it up. We don't have 50 million affiliate marketers. So there is still more fishes in the river. And in as much as the day breaks, the seasons are changing, the rains are falling, and every other thing is happening, I want you to know that more people are coming. You see those children that are leaving secondary school and getting into the uni, they will also have phone, they also want to learn how to make money, and you are there. So all of you that are giving up already, what do you want? You want us to come and clap for you before you understand? You don't reason like me? People who are in secondary school right now, once they leave secondary school and get to the university, majority of them will have smartphone. Some of them already have smartphone in the secondary school. So they will need to also make money online. They are hearing it and they want to try it. By that time, you are the one to show them the way. But right now, it's just because you're not getting results, you have given up. Come to mentorship program, you will not come. So you see how you are missing out. When I started mine, I know how much I paid for mentorship. I stayed for 2 months, every day except Wednesday and Sundays. They drill us. But we are offering you free mentorship. You are giving I don't have anything to say. But whatever it is that you really need to do for you to take your business to the next level, do not play with it. You don't get a lot of coaches that come and spend this amount of time with your students. You don't. So for the next 5 minutes, I want you to drop your questions if you have them, because this is a mentorship class. This is a class that I want to hear. And I really want to see what you have learned. Drop me a message of what you have learned. If you have really learned anything, drop it. Drop it. Tell me. Tell me about what you've learned today. Let me hear them. So remember, when you want to handle objection, the best way to handle it is get on a call. When you get on a call with a prospect, listen. Listen, acknowledge. When you acknowledge, you are going to agree with them. When you agree with them, you respond based on the conversation. And make sure when you are responding, you bring your empathy. You show them that you really understand them. So go ahead and tell me what you learned. I want to really see them. If you're coming to this YouTube channel for the first time and you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe immediately and turn the notification bell icon, because I'm preparing something huge for every one of my subscribers. Do you understand? So go all ahead right now and let's go. Drop me your comments, drop me your lessons. I really want to see them. Shall we? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And if you have your question, drop it. If you have your questions, drop them. If you have your questions, go ahead and drop them immediately. We have no more time. We need to leave this place immediately. Who has a question? Who has a testimony? How did the training go for you? Did you learn anything new? I really want to see them. Drop them in the comment. I want to see them. I want to see them. Shall we go all out and get them? What did you learn? Do I still have people in this house? I want to end my life and go and do other things I need to do. All right. Okoro Justus said, objection is life principle, but we want to tell one. We want to tell one that hard time prepare champion. Yeah. Mr. Man, is this what we talked about today? Okay now. Where is Emmanuel Wonodi? Where is Larry? Where is eBay? Where is Happiness? Where are all of you? Drop your aha moment for me. Let me see. Let me know if we really learned anything today. Go ahead, drop your time out for me. Let me know. And I think this video is already long, 44 minutes. I'm cutting it immediately so that we can focus on other things. So thank you all for coming. It's a pleasure to have you all, and I really, really appreciate you for coming. It's always a pleasure to have people who are really in need and want to learn. So you should. Oh. We must learn to face our objections strategically in order not to lose a sale. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, you learned a lot. Thank you. So go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed, and let's go back to our quarters. Thank you all for coming. It's a pleasure to host you all, and it's a pleasure to have everyone here. I'm opening the group right away. See you all. Drop your comment if you have a question. Once we end this, I'm going to be in the comment section answering all the questions. All right? Yes, good night.